Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day. Of another day that we call Wednesday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hope everybody's doing everything as far as being prosperity in life, and you know your dreams and your goals. Like I always tell you, fight for you, you know, for everything that you want to do as far as your life and living. Anyway, that being said, I want to talk to you about something, about a person. And you know, I always try to tell people, you know, in reference to a lot of times, you know, we get discouraged and stuff, and I think this is a very accurate story that should be very for the girls out here who's trying to fulfill a dream as far as being a transgender model. Now, I've talked about this before in reference to the transgender model by the name of Tracey Africa Norman. Here she is right here. Okay, very beautiful woman. Now that's an old picture of her. Now I'm going to tell you a little storyline about her. And the thing about it is that back in the day, back in the 30 years ago, between the back in the 70s and the 80s, she was a transgender model, and she was the first transgender model on a Clairol box. Now, her being a model and stuff, she was out there getting the limelight, and guess what happened? She was discovered by a photographer by the name of Irving Penn. I'm just going to give you a little idea of her pictures. Here they are right here. Okay, very beautiful woman. Now, her career went to a crashing halt because the simple fact of the matter is, someone from the LGBT, you already know how the story goes, went, while she was on the shoot, saw her, and went and told the people that she was having the paid shoot for what she was. And after that, they told them, they said, stop production, stop everything. And she left. It was as, you know, they all shut down everything, and she left and stuff. And after that, the phone calls stopped coming. You know, as you see, a very beautiful woman and stuff, she was standing her truth, and she was doing what she needed to do as far as her life. You know, just living her dreams. And like I would say in reference to another transgender woman who was outed, but I'm not going to make this story about her. Better yet, I'm going to make this a reference to her as well. Remember Gigi Gorgeous? What they talked about that? She went to Dubai. And she was outed. She was outed also by someone from the LGBT as well. And this is the thing that gets me when it comes down to the people of the LGBT. You know, you have your brothers and your sisters and stuff. We have to learn to stick more together and stop outing your sisters and brothers as far as who they are. Okay, back to the beautiful Tracey Africa Norman. Anyway, as God would have it, she's back in the limelight, and she's also continuing back to be put back on Clairol box. And at the age of 63 years old, my beautiful sister, Tracy Africa, who was the first black woman on Clairol, She's also going to be back on Clairol again. Check this out. At the age of 63, she's back, and she's going to be on December cover. Here she is right here.
I love to, what I say, float when I walk, because the fabric is blowing in the wind, and it just makes me feel beautiful. We are in the Pierre Hotel, where I came in on a meeting with Irving Penn and Italian Vogue, and I started working immediately. Once I signed my contract with Clairol back in the late 70s, I was on their hair color box, Born Beautiful. My color was dark auburn, box 512. It was exciting because I saw my face in drugstores everywhere, and my work started picking up more and more. When I was 18, I graduated from high school. My mom, she was very excited for me. That's when I proceeded to tell her my truth. My mother, being a mother, of course she knew, and what she did was open up her arms, told me she loved me, and supported me throughout my entire life. Back in the 70s, it was a different world, especially for transgender women, because I was working as a female model. For me, personally, I had to hide my truth, because if I was to tell, I'm sure that I would get fired. But that day came. I started working also for a magazine. I was on the set. Suddenly, someone came in the door, and that person called the editor over to him, and they had a conversation. It just started feeling very negative. She decided to close the set and send everybody home, and that was the day that my truth was revealed. And yeah, my work stopped right after that. A few months ago, I received a phone call. The person on the other line wanted me to come in to meet some clients for a job. They were from Clairol, and they were interested in bringing me back. And at the time, I just had so many different emotions going through me. I was being accepted for who I was, and they wanted me to come back as that person and not be something other than what I truly am. A woman of color, of course. The nice and easy color that I'm using today is 6N by Clairol. It seems to soften my features, which I absolutely love. Don't be afraid to live your truth. And if an opportunity knocks, go for it. It's good to be back, and it's really good to be me.
Okay. Congratulations, my sister. You know, like I always said, you have a plan, I have a plan, but God has the final say. And I am so happy at the age of 63, she's back. And due to the fact that we got so many people that's out there as far as advocating and stuff, and, you know, being vocal and visual, I feel as though it kind of like made things a little bit more, you know, better in reference to maybe more accepting as far as people out here, you know, as you, as a transgender woman, and I'm talking to trans women and the trans men out there, you are out there advocating and showing people who you are in your dream. And I'm not talking about the higher ups out there as well. I mean, I'm talking to them as well, but you understand, you, the ones who advocate that the voices don't get the recognition that you deserve, because you're out there doing the thing as well, and you're showing people that we're out there doing different things as far as, you know, the accolades, you know. And the thing about it, Mimi, I always try to say, I understand we're going to celebrate the ones who are on top, but we need to celebrate the ones who's out there doing the same struggle as well. You know, and I have to celebrate you. And I'm not talking about the rest of the ones we know about. I'm talking about you, the ones that nobody celebrates. So I'm celebrating you in this video. And I'm celebrating Tracy, but I'm celebrating you. All you transgenders out there who no one knows about, the ones who's out here striving, the ones who's trying, the ones who's pushing, the ones who's trying to let people know our story and stuff. I'm celebrating you with her recognition as who she is as back into alignment, but I'm celebrating you in this video, and I want to say thank you, and I want to say I love you, because I understand we're going to celebrate all the other ones, in which I'm not even going to say their name, because this video is about her, and this video is about you. Every trans woman who's a blogger, every trans man who's a blogger, who's out there standing your truth, this video is to celebrate you. I want to say that I love you, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you, because the thing about it is that I feel as though a lot of times you soldiers out there marching and stuff, no one knows your story. No one really knows that you're out there doing the same as work as many others. Sure, you may not get the recognition that you deserve, but in this video, I'm celebrating her and I'm celebrating you. Anyway, that being said, I want to say thank you, and I want to say thank you, Clairol, for putting her back up there to right the wrong that was done to her. I want to say thank you for every advertiser who decided they want to sit up there and put a transgender woman or a trans man out there to show them that they are human and that they stand in their truth and they deserve the right to be recognized as a human being more so than the fact of what they was. Anyway, I would love to hear you feel about this. And I want to say hello my dogs. Meow. I want to say hello my geeks. Woof. I want to say hello new people, boom. I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. What you do to you, I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody likes it, fuck 'em.